This is the introduction of the module offered by the Center for Transformative Teaching and Learning, or CTTL, of Xavier University, entitled Education with Purpose: Understanding the Impact of Outcomes-centric Learning. Hello everyone. A warm welcome to Xavier Ateneo. I am thrilled that we have new members of Xavier Ateneo faculty. Your joining us confirms that you align with our basic commitment, which is to provide quality Jesuit education, which prepares our students to become leaders of character. You may find that I sound familiar. Yes, you have heard me many times before in TikTok, but why I am talking to you now? Well, let us just say that I am tasked by this guide you see in the picture to talk to you in his behalf. You may have seen him around the campus. His name is Hercules Cascon. He is a chemical engineering faculty member and has been teaching in this university since 2001. Like many of you here, he was also not trained professionally to teach, but to practice his profession. He started his teaching career in his late 20s and encountered the usual challenges as an inexperienced and untrained college instructor. He confided that he survived the first difficult years of teaching by sheer persistence, of showing up to his classes with best hopes, intentions, genuine care for students, and of course, long hours of preparation for his classes. But looking back, he realized that he was just mainly trying his best to emulate his favorite teacher in college. This had sustained him as a young faculty member, and he felt that the teaching work becomes truly enjoyable and more rewarding with experience. Later, through his participation in in-service trainings and faculty development programs, he learned some formal teaching methods, one of which is empowering our students to let student-centered learning to actually happen. When he was very new to academic administration work, the Commission on Higher Education started requiring OB for engineering programs. It was a big paradigm shift, and the challenge was more about change management, mostly convincing himself and fellow faculty members to accept the new system. He developed his own teaching philosophy, that for effective teaching, one should begin with a clear end result in mind, then design teaching strategy that does exactly that, and based on student performance, one should do it better for every new chance of teaching the class. In closing, he is hoping that this module would help each one of you to discover and nurture your own purpose and philosophy in the teaching profession. My task is to give you a basic understanding on outcomes-based education, or OB, and how OB fits with our mission as a Catholic, Jesuit, and Filipino university. Perhaps you have heard about OB already. It is a student-centered approach that emphasizes the importance of learning outcomes and aligns teaching and assessment with these outcomes. We claim that this is more effective in developing the students' skills, knowledge, and attitudes they need to succeed in life. It helps them better to develop critical thinking, problem-solving skills, and a lifelong love of learning. It helps teachers to be more creative and innovative in their teaching methods, as they are free to design their own curriculum and assessments that align with intended learning outcomes. As we discuss OB in more details later on, you will judge how it fits into our mission and ways of doing things as Catholic, Jesuit, and Filipino university, where whole person development is the intended outcome. OB is also required by the Commission on Higher Education. For the flow of discussion, this module is composed of 5 parts. Part 1, Understanding Outcomes-Based Education. Part 2, Key Components of Outcomes-Based Education. Part 3, Designing Effective Learning Outcomes. Part 4, Assessing Learning Outcomes. And Part 5, Implementing Outcomes-Based Education in Jesuit Education. Thank you, and see you in our next installment of this module.